Welcome to JAR-JAF Miniatures, jewelry findings selected especially for the miniaturists. Perhaps this is your first time visiting us here, or perhaps you've come regularly and haven't always noticed that we have catalog items available for sale. We've been adding more and more items as time goes on. Now, like any website, there's a lot of things to find, and you may not be able to find everything all at once or as easily as you would like. And so we decided to create this little video to help you navigate through the website. First off, we want you to know that you can get catalog items directly from the website. You can purchase them right from here for us to deliver to you. You no longer have to mail in a form or fax in a form. Well, how do you do that? Well, first off, you're going to need to want to get a copy of the catalog itself. Now, you can go and click on the homepage where it says click here for catalog, or you can go to the catalog items link under categories. From there, you'll be able to download the catalog, which will take you to a link where you have the availability to get the online catalog. My preference is to right-click on the link as it says there, and then download the file to the computer by using Save As link. The other option, if you so choose, is to actually click on the item. It will open up the PDF file. The PDF file will take a while to download. It is a large file. It will not show up as quickly as you just saw it show up here. I loaded it earlier, so it would come up quickly to show you. In the catalog, the very first page you'll see is information about the catalog, about ordering if you choose to order through mail order or through a phone call or a fax. But inside the catalog, you'll find all the items with the item numbers underneath them. Each of the items is, when you print it out on an 8.5 by 11 sheet, actual size. This allows you to see what the products are and how big they will be for you when you order them. And this will, of course, help you as you decide to build your projects. Notice here that each of these things have a number. The numbers are not necessarily in sequence. It's okay. Just make sure you've looked at the item you want and have written down the number that you want. And I'll show you how to use that number to place an order here online. I'm going to go back to show you the different price lists. It's one thing to have the catalog. It's another thing altogether if you want to actually place orders, to know the pricing and to know exactly how many of each thing you're going to want to have, especially if you want to do mail order or fax the order in. You can download the retail price list, which is pretty much everything available here in terms of the findings themselves. You can get a retail silver list, those things that have a non-tarnished silver plate or a fake or a false rhodium finish. There's also a limited list. Those are limited items that we were able to acquire either in a small batch amount and won't be able to get again, or things that are no longer being produced and we're just going to have to run out of stock. When those are gone, they're gone. So the limited list, check that out. We also have a price list for our products. These are things that other providers are making available to us: beads, electrical parts, tools, boxes, those sorts of things. You can also purchase a paper copy of the catalog itself just by clicking on this link and following the instructions. Now, if you want to download a price list, again, I recommend you right-click on the item and Save As to save it down to your computer. You could also, once again, click on it. It will pull up the price list. You can see this is designed for you to be able to mail or fax the order in. You just fill out the information, put the quantities in here, figure out the totals. It's a rather long form, this particular one. You can see all the different items all the way down to the end. Now, there's another way. We wouldn't be an online website and company if we didn't have an opportunity for you to purchase these items online. So if we click on the left-hand side on catalog items, you will see this description of the catalog. And then if you scroll down a little bit further, you'll see the different part ranges, 401 to 500. So any part in the 401 to 500 range is there. You'll also see in the 1000s, 1300, 1400, with image coming soon. Don't worry, we don't have the images up, but the images do match. The product does match the ones you would get when you download the catalog with all the pictures. Now, you can simply click in here on the range and then scroll through till you find the one that you're looking for. If you wanted to find 750 or something in that range, you might have to click many, many times to get there. You could do that. There's another way. If you've taken the time to identify in the catalog what the numbers are that you want, you will be able to just click up here on the left-hand side. You see where it says search. Click in there. Now, I want to look for item number 1475. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the magnifying glass, the search. It found it. There's item 1475. They're only sold by the dozen. And so it's $3.75 for the dozen. I'm going to go ahead and click on that again to take me to the item page itself. And then if I want to get that, I just simply add to cart, and you'll see it's added it to the cart. Now my cart, I already had one in there. So I had, it increased the quantity to 2. I also have another item in there, 1476, which I'm going to take out because I want to show you how to add that back in. So I changed that quantity to 0. I click update, recalculate. You'll see it changed the quantity for the first one, removed the second item, and we're good. I'm going to go ahead and click on close. And now I want to look at that 1476. Now I'm showing you 1476 because what this one has, it's 45 cents each. And you can see here it's also available by the dozen for $5.10. So you click on 1476, and now above add to cart, you'll see where it says size. Now that's each, or for an additional $4.65, $4.65 plus 45 cents gets you to that $5.10 price. We can purchase it by the dozen. So I'm going to click dozen. I'm going to add to cart. You now see in the cart, we have 1475 quantity 1, 1476 1 dozen. See where it says size dozen there, at the price of $5.10, $8.85 shipping method standard for $4. You have an option of standard, priority, or international. Now, I will have to say, if you're international, please click the international button. All that will do is, if we don't, we will have to contact you and talk to you about how we can make an adjustment to the pricing. And so we do need you to be sure to click on international if you are an international customer. When you're done, just click on checkout. It goes through PayPal. And you can either use your PayPal account, or if you don't have a PayPal account, they will let you use your credit card to check out. That's it. It's relatively straightforward, relatively simple. We welcome you to the JAR-JAF Miniatures online store. Have a great day. For JAR-JAF Miniatures, this is Steve Brady.